Welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Nina.
And I'm Matt.
And today we're talking about beating the heat and sun, but this is part C.
That's right, and part C is about going fishing.
Ooh, fishing.
So, Nina, do you have much experience with fishing?
Not really. I think, I've gone to shrimp fishing, or would you call it shrimping, in Taiwan. That's a big thing, but that's usually indoors, so you don't have to worry about the heat and sun.
That's right, but that is also fun to go shrimp fishing.
Yeah, it is. And what about you?
I've gone shrimp fishing a couple of times and only caught like one. But I've been fishing a couple times in Canada, and actually most recently, when I was last back in Canada in the winter, I actually went ice fishing. So that's actually where you are on a frozen lake, so it's all ice.
Oh, wow.
And you need to cut a big hole in the ice so that you can put your fishing line into the hole and try to catch something.
That's so cool. And did you catch anything?
No, I didn't catch anything at all, and it was very cold, so I didn't do it for very long either. So maybe if I had waited longer, I might have caught something, but I not only didn't catch anything, I didn't even get any like bites or things pulling on my line.
No.
So I didn't even know if there were really fish in that lake.
Oh, okay. Well, at least it was a cool experience.
It was fun.
And cool as in very cold as well.
Right, so we also didn't have to beat the heat.
Yes.
But our characters today do have to beat the heat. So let's see how they do that in today's dialogue.
Okay.
Benny and Selena are visiting a fishing town.
Wow, the sun is really strong and beating down on us.
Yeah, it's a good thing that I'm wearing my sun hat and UV sleeves.
That's smart of you, because this cotton shirt isn't doing the job.
Hello there! Today we are looking at part C of our dialogues, which are titled Beating the Heat and Sun.
Okay.
So we're going to find out about beating the heat and sun when fishing today.
Okay, so the dialogue starts with Benny and Selena are visiting a fishing town. So a fishing town, I'm guessing, is a town where everybody's fishing?
A town where fishing is popular, where you can go fishing, I guess.
Okay, so what does Benny start with?
All right, well, so we have two characters. It's Benny and Selena, so I'll read for Benny and Nina will read for Selena.
Okay.
All right, so Benny says, wow, the sun is really strong and beating down on us.
Oh, beating down on us? The sun?
Well, that's sort of what it's doing, but it's doing it with heat and brightness. So when we say that the sun is beating down, or you could say, oh, it's really beating down, it means the sun is very hot and very bright on that day. So the weather is very warm or very hot, and it would mean that there's not much clouds or other things to shade you from the sun.
So usually it's like very harsh, right?
That's right. And usually you'd say this if you're standing in an open space where there's nothing above you.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Tina. 我们来看一下刚刚对话里提到的文法重点。Beat down， 太阳强烈照射。Beat 的动词三态同形哦。我们来看看这个例句。The sun beat down on us during the hike. 在徒步旅行的过程中，阳光强烈照射着我们。接着我们回到课文当中。
And Selena says, yeah, it's a good thing that I'm wearing my sun hat and UV sleeves. Oh, it's interesting. I had never seen UV sleeves until I came to Taiwan because people on scooters always wear them.
Yes, UV sleeves are also something that I've only seen in East Asia, in places like Taiwan, where people are trying to protect themselves as much as possible from the sun and don't want to get a suntan at all. So sometimes you'll see even the sun hat that fully covers your face, and then sunglasses and the UV sleeves so that there's no skin at all, that's exposed to the sun.
Yeah, I think a big part of it is also because of the culture of staying pale, right? Okay. All right.
Okay, Benny now says, that's smart of you because this cotton shirt isn't doing the job.
So cotton is a noun and it's a soft white material used for making clothes. And usually it's actually really comfortable, right? For example, this t-shirt is made of 100% cotton.
我们来看一下刚刚对话里提到的单字 cotton 名词棉 This skirt is made of cotton 这件裙子是由棉制成的。文法的部分刚刚提到了 do the job 有效起作用。我们来看看这个例句 This new phone case does the job of protecting my phone 这个新手机壳有效地保护了我的手机。接着我们回到课文当中。
Okay, so it's a hot day and the sun is beating down and Benny's only got a cotton shirt. So sometimes that's not the best thing to wear on a very hot day because it doesn't help you to cool down as well as some other materials that you could wear, some more like athletic or sports clothing that might cool you down faster. And also, depending on what color his cotton shirt is, it could also be very hot if it's a darker color, like a black or a dark blue cotton shirt.
Yes, that's true. And in this case, Selena seems to be more prepared with her sun hat and UV sleeves, right?
And I think, the UV sleeves actually, although I have never used UV sleeves, I could see how if you are going somewhere to go fishing, that could help because you are going to be holding your arms out the entire time. Your arms are going to get a lot of exposure on the tops, so you might want to cover them to avoid burning or getting a sunburn on your arms.
Yes, that makes sense. Okay, so let's learn more about it after this break.
Do you want a cooling wipe? It will provide some instant relief.
Thanks, but I need something that will protect me from the sun.
Hey, that store is selling portable fans.
Now you're talking. Maybe it'll have other items like a UV jacket.
It's possible. Let's go check it out.
Welcome back. Before the break, Benny and Selena went to a fishing town.
Yeah.
And they're talking about, the things that they need to do because the sun is beating down on them. So it's very hot and very bright. And Selena has said that she has her sun hat and her UV sleeves, so she is well protected from the sun. But Benny only has a cotton t-shirt and it's not doing a good enough job to keep him cool or keep him protected from the sun.
Okay, let's see how else Selena can help. Selena says, do you want a cooling wipe? It will provide some instant relief. Okay, so a cooling wipe. Usually it's like a wet wipe that helps cool you down if you use it on your skin, right?
That's right, and so that will provide some instant relief. To provide means to make available or make possible to happen. So when we say that this cooling wipe will provide instant relief, it means it will allow for instant relief to happen. It will give you that instant relief. So often when someone provides someone something or when something provides you something, you could also say that it gives you something.
Okay, and she said instant. Instant means happening right away or immediately, right? So almost immediately he will feel cooler. For example, he made instant coffee in the morning. So it's called instant coffee because it's so fast.
And we also think about, instant noodles as being noodles that you can make right away and eat them very quickly.
Yes.
Okay, so that cooling wipe will provide instant relief. And relief is a feeling of relaxation or even sometimes happiness that you get from the end of something bad or unpleasant. So when you are finished with something that you didn't like, you will feel relief. So you might say, I felt a lot of relief after I finished my final exam. So you're just happy to be finished with something. So when he gets instant relief from that cooling wipe, he will be able to relax a bit and not feel so much heat.
Okay, so it provides instant relief, meaning giving immediate relaxation.
Yes.
Or feeling better, right?
我们来看一下刚刚对话里提到的单字 provide 动词提供 The hotel provides free breakfast for guests. 这家饭店为客人提供免费早餐 instant 形容词立即的 The coffee machine makes an instant cup of coffee. 这台咖啡机能立即冲出一杯咖啡 relief 名词缓和减轻The medicine gave me relief from the pain. 这种药减轻了我的疼痛。接着我们回到课文当中。
Next, Benny says, thanks, but I need something that will protect me from the sun.
Okay, and Selena says, hey, that store is selling portable fans. Okay, so since they are at a fishing town, I'm guessing there are a lot of stores that provide things that people might need if they're fishing there, right? So, on a hot day, a portable fan would be very useful.
Right, but, Benny just said he needs something that will protect him from the sun, and unfortunately, I don't think a portable fan will protect you from the sun, though just like the cooling wipe, it will provide some relief from the heat.
Yes, that's true. And a portable fan, so portable means something that you can easily take around, right? Okay, so it's good to have a portable fan if it's really hot.
That's right. Benny says, now you're talking. Maybe it'll have other items like a UV jacket.
Okay, so he says, now you're talking. Did he just realize she's talking? No, it's used when someone is finally saying something that you like or agree with. So for example, let's get some ice cream. And I say, now you're talking, because I love ice cream.
Okay, so Benny mentioned that it will also have other items in the store. An item is a thing, but it's a thing that sometimes is on a list of things. You might call that an item, but an item can also just mean anything that is something you can hold or touch. And usually it's something that is big enough to hold in your hand, so it can't be things that are not countable, like sand is not, those are not items. It has to be something that is countable. So you can have some items, or you can have an item, or there can be many items in the store that they're going to.
Okay, and he's ideally looking for a UV jacket, right? Because he does want to protect himself from the sun.
我们来看一下刚刚对话里提到的单字 item 名词品项 I bought several items at the store today. 我今天在商店买了几样东西。文法的部分刚刚提到了 Now you're talking. 这才对嘛，这就对了。我们来看看这个对话 Let's order pizza for dinner. 我们晚餐点披萨来吃吧。Now you're talking. Everybody loves pizza. 这才对嘛，每个人都爱披萨。接着我们回到课文当中。
And Selena responds, it's possible. Let's go check it out. It's possible that they might have a UV jacket, right?
Right, and I have to admit, I don't know what a UV jacket is. I never had a jacket for the sun because I think, I wouldn't wear a jacket if it was very hot and sunny.
That's very true. But yeah, that's cool. Now that we know Benny and Selena are going on this fishing trip or this experience, and Selena knows what to prepare, and now Benny also has the possible option of preparing himself for the sun.
Right, so maybe even if they don't have the UV jacket that he's looking for, he can maybe also get some of those, arm covers, a sun hat, just some more things that will help him be better prepared to go fishing in this fishing village or to explore the fishing village.
Indeed. So we hope that if you do go on a fishing trip, you also be very, very prepared for it.
Okay, well, that's all the time we have for today. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Benny and Selena are visiting a fishing town.
Wow, the sun is really strong and beating down on us.
Yeah, it's a good thing that I'm wearing my sun hat and UV sleeves.
That's smart of you, because this cotton shirt isn't doing the job.
Do you want a cooling one? It will provide some instant relief.
Thanks, but I need something that will protect me from the sun.
Hey, that store is selling portable fans.
Now you're talking. Maybe it'll have other items like a UV jacket.
It's possible. Let's go check it out.
我们来复习一下这一课的重点单字跟文法。单字的部分 ，cotton 名词棉 ，provide 动词提供 ，instant 形容词立即的 ，item 名词品项 ，relief 名词缓和减轻。接着我们来看看文法的部分 ，beat down 太阳强烈照射 ，the sun beat down on the ground and dried it out。太阳强烈的照射地面，使其变得干燥。Do the job， 有效起作用。Take this medicine, it should do the job。吃这个药吧，应该会有效。Now you're talking， 这才对嘛，这就对了。Let's get some ice cream， 我们去吃点冰淇淋吧。Now you're talking, I feel like something cold。这才对嘛，我好想吃点冰冰凉凉的东西。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，那我们下一次再见喽，拜拜。
Hey, 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 it's KiWi on the street. I'm Kiki.
And I'm Winnie, and today we are showing Kiki how to play gomoku.
Yes, I've never played before.
Yes, okay, so today we have our gomoku game board. We also have 2 bowls of the game pieces or stones. We have a white one and a black one. The player with the black stones gets to go first.
Well, who decides who gets to go first?
Well, to make it fair, let's just play rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Okay, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, so I get to go first.
Okay.
And I will start by putting my piece right in the center. That's my strategy.
Okay.
So the objective of the game is think tic-tac-toe meets Connect 4. So your objective is to get 5 in a row.
Okay. And what's the strategy? Like, where can I put my pieces? Do I have to put it in the middle?
Technically, you can put it anywhere on the board as long as it crosses an intersection. So right on the line, you'll see kind of a dot or right in the middle. So you can go horizontally, you can go diagonally, or you can go vertically. But I think the best strategy is to kind of just play along where the first piece is.
Okay, and then we can block each other?
Yes.
Okay.
Here are the rules. And to make things interesting, how about we make a bet?
Okay. Loser does the dishes.
Okay, you're on.
Okay. Block you.
I knew you were going to do that. Booyah.
Ooh, that's a really good strategy.
Yep,
I didn't see that.
I know, it's kind of like a trap. I know you have to go there, so I know I'm going to get one.
Good. But what happens if you draw in this game?
Well, in the chances of a draw in Gomoku are not impossible, but it's really low, and there's usually a clear win and lose. But hey, for your first time, that wasn't bad.
Yeah, but I'm doing the dishes tonight.
And I feel so sorry for you, but not really. Okay, so everyone, please follow us on Instagram and DM or email us if you have anything you want to say in English. Kiki, do you have anything you need to say?
Well, thanks for teaching me a new game. I'm really excited.
Oh, That's all for today.
Kiwi later.